Okay, so a couple weeks ago, made this awesome video on juggling that challenged people to juggle, and I had 0 people actually do it. Despite those overwhelmingly negative results, I am going to make a video here just to show people how to juggle, because I stand by the fact of what I said, that it's one of the best things you can do to improve your hand-eye coordination. If you're an athlete, like I said earlier, it's one of the best things you can do. It'll definitely help you improve your hand-eye coordination, help you catch, help you throw. If you are using your hands, if you're a football player, basketball player, volleyball player, hockey player, etc., having good hand-eye coordination will help you out. So first step, what you do is grab a ball, a tennis ball, or an orange, or an apple, or an egg, if you want your parents to yell at you. And all you're gonna do is you are in a nice arc, throwing it up and catching it in your other hand. You want it to go about in front of your eyes. Okay, so nicely at eye level, you're just throwing it back and forth. You're going to not throw it so that you're lunging or it's like bouncing off your body. Your elbows are out, okay, and you're just throwing it from hand to hand. Once you can do this about 50 times in a row, then you're ready to move on to step 2. 2 is we have 2 balls, okay? And it's the exact same thing. All we're doing is we're throwing it in front of our eyes. However, this time we're obviously throwing our second ball. So about when the ball is at the top of its arc, right before it's at the top of its arc, you're gonna be throwing the other ball. The other thing to practice in this step is you're using a sweeping motion where you are throwing it slightly in and across, sweeping with your hands. Okay, so throw, 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 throw. When you're juggling, okay, it is quite helpful to talk to yourself. Okay, for myself, I say throw. Okay, each time I have to throw. Okay. So again, once you can do this about 50 times in a row, obviously I can't, you're ready to move on to the next step. Next step is you're going to have 2 balls in one hand. So this time all you're doing is you are, throwing them up and catching with one hand. Out of all the steps to learn, this is probably the hardest, okay? When you have those 2 balls in your hand, obviously one ball's in front, one ball's behind. As you throw your first ball, okay, you're then going to slide that other ball up to the top of your hand so you can throw it. You're catching in the palm of your hand, and when you're throwing it, you're sliding it up to your fingers. Again, just like that. When you're doing 2 balls, sometimes that'll happen, okay? Your balls will hit each other. So you are obviously going to kind of throw them at an angle so they're not gonna hit. Okay? You should be able to do that with both hands. Last step is you're actually going to be able to juggle now, okay? And all you're doing here is you are throwing under, 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 okay? Alternating your hands. So you're just throwing up. When you're first starting, it is easier to throw higher, okay? This will obviously give you a little more time. So you are throwing the balls up. Nice and high, okay? As you get better, then you are coming down nice and low, okay? So, under is what I like to say to myself during the stage. If you get good, you can do like a reverse cascade with one ball. You're going over, You can try like an under the leg. You can try behind the back. All sorts of things, okay? You could probably even get a clown mask and make some money being a clown at parties.